Hey everyone, welcome to the MatMadik channel. Alright, what we got here today? Let's go, Brandon. I agree. Loza Alexander featuring Joe Biden. Alright, this is an interesting one. Listen, by the way, I recently checked out, like I alluded to in my Tom McDonald's reaction, that I checked out the, thank you Daniel Armstrong for letting me know, the song by Playboy the Beast, the song dissing Loza for initially being a never Trumper to now being an ever Trumper, if you will. Um, Sorry, I just can't do diss tracks. They just don't jive with the way I do reactions. I'm not a partisan guy. I did, like I said, every now and then there's a song, a diss track thing. I can go on. Daniel Armstrong recommended another piece, and back and forth with Upchurch and a man called King Jut. I may give that a go. But generally speaking, I can't partake in the MAGA camp infighting with each other. It's stupid because if you've got two people in a MAGA camp digging up each other's skeletons to try and discredit the other, when at the end of the day, we're all equal in that regard. Everybody's probably got something that they've done in the past that they don't want someone else to know about. Well, particularly when somebody's trying to just start afresh on a movement. It's just I'm not going to pay attention to that. I'm so sorry. I can't. Maybe something nonsensical happened and I had to give it a bit of attention, maybe. But generally speaking, no, I'm not interested in that. But other than that, this is the king of meme rapping right here when it comes to trolling Biden with the "Let's go Brandon" phrase. He got the whole country saying "Let's go Brandon" with the #1 chart topper he put out there. And nobody's taken away from Loza. So without further ado, let's check out this lovely little spoof video. Spoof? What's it called? Follow-up troll video he's got going. Ooh, impeachment. Let's keep it going. Yeah. Yeah. Wow, that's one of the things he just dropped here on their neck. If you think of the George Floyd thing, but I'm sure I don't know if that's what he's referring to right there, but alright, fine. I will reference something I heard from that song. From the Playboy the Beast song when he's saying, what's the boy's name? Loza. He's putting all the energy in the F Trump song into saying, I'm on your neck. No, I'm on your ass now. Trump, you were everything wrong with America, trying to get rid of the Mexicans just to make America great again and all that stuff. To be honest, a lot of us were brainwashed when it came to when we were leading up to 2020 elections. In fact, before, what really woke up a lot of people, even especially now. I mean, me, you probably, maybe some of you remember the older videos I used to make when I wasn't really aware of what the world was going on. Once the shamdemic kicked off in the first place, I was curious as to what in the world's going on. I knew something was afoot. I listened to David Icke. I just got red pilled, and then I started to listen to what Trump was fighting for to remedy the situation, and all the people who are rallying around him and what they were about. Then I just got woken up. I suspect that's what happened with Loza. Trolling the left right now. We tend to come back with a vengeance. A lot of us like this. What's the man's name? Bloody hell, what is his name? Officer Tatum, uh, Salty Cracker. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the people who are champions on the right now, we were once on the left. You know what I'm saying? Me, I was kind of unwittingly so in that I was ignorant of politics altogether, and I just thought it was just funny to try and gang up on Trump. I mean, even though I wasn't doing that per se, but I thought, hey, well, Stephen Colbert is doing it, John Oliver's doing it. It must be great to troll Trump, but it's also to no avail when a lot of what the left, well, essentially what the left are pushing for is something against the interest of the people. Once the people realized that their interests weren't being met, well, a lot of us who are now on the right, we just say, no, we're going to take all that stuff that you were trying to get us to rally against the people. It's really good, deep state versus the people, rather than left versus the right. But hey, all the toy soldier nonsense that you're trying to activate, that you're trying to get people to get themselves geared up to rally against people on the right, the actual righteous, if you will. We're going to send it back in your direction, left. I can't believe you got us to try and poison ourselves, literally, to preserve your wanting for political power. Indeed, let's go, Brandon. We agree. Anyways, keep going, people. And shout out to Daniel Armstrong, people. Even though, sorry, I didn't mention you directly in this song because you didn't recommend this song in particular. Thanks for Daniel Armstrong for keeping me in the loop as to what's going on. It's good that we hold our own accountable, but we hold everybody accountable, for goodness sake. But yeah, I'm also rock with Loza, indeed, while he's indeed pushing these great meme troll pieces. Yes, indeed. What's the thing? When you look at when you just have a look at what is being pushed in the left with the so-called push for mandates and all this malarkey, you just get a sense that this something's not right. A lot of what people are more than this, more than just ideas of, even more than even facts of what the left are pushing for that can be actually debunked, if you will, is the feeling inside you thinking that something's not right with these people. As even Reagan would say, I think he said the six most frightening words we can hear is, we're the government, we're here to help. Sorry, that's not 6 words. Maybe it's 10. No, whatever. All right, let me count it out. I'm MatMadik after all. We are the government. We are here to help you. There you go. 10. I was right. Anyway, when somebody insists that crushing you is for your own good, you just gotta ask yourself, how willing am I to believe something that I know to be untrue, even on the face? If even a little is the answer, then something is wrong. Somebody's had me over. One thing I've always been susceptible. What's the word? One thing I've always been had my tenors up about is when people are trying to con people. There's a show in the UK called The Hustle. Well, a show that we used to be on that I watched to smithereens, just looking at how society get conned over and over. And I mean, well, by the deep state, pretty much. And once I finally saw it in action right here with what the hell's going on, I just realized now it's time to take a stand. Stand for something, fall for nothing. Oops, stand for something, fall for nothing. Stand for something and fall for nothing, or stand for something, or fall for anything. Now, Loza, keep it going, man. I mean, unfortunately, Loza has some bad habits, in my opinion, of trying to go after people who are trying to go after him. You can't have you can't engage in cancel culture within the right now. We don't do that. We unsubscribe from people we don't agree with. We don't try and cancel them. Trying to battle people, trying to battle rap people into oblivion when you're on the same team. That's bad luck. No matter what they're saying against you, you need to be like Trump. You think Trump hasn't? I mean, even you, Loza, made a F Trump song, and then finally got a picture of Trump. You think Trump doesn't know about people who have been no offense, but turncoats? And when I say that, again, that's what Iraq used to be on the left. Trump hasn't. You think Trump hasn't dealt with people who doesn't know how to So you think Trump hasn't had his fair share of having to rock with people who have one day just proverbially spat in his face, or just called him every single thing, and then they realized that he was right, and then they came to his side. Even Kayleigh McEnany, who was his press secretary, was the ones not into Trump. I mean, people are going to try and nitpick on things that don't matter. And if you engage back in that with them, you just perpetuate the issue. You need to just stand for what you stand for and troll. And that's it. So I rock with you, Loza, anyway. And keep it going. You're actually doing things that matter. You're getting under the deep state skin, and you actually are waking up the normies to get Biden, indeed, like you said, impeached. But the whole thing about being a rebel, as people like Upchurch would mention, I remember because he's talking about the why he rocks the rebel flag recently, is that it's essentially being against the corrupt system. And being a rebel, in my opinion, and being a rebel, but being a patriot are two different things. People who are, in my opinion, sorry, I'm kind of contradicting myself, but people who are just against the system will want to just tear down the system because they just think the system is bad, even if it's Trump at the head of the ship. I mean, and that's no good. You got to actually stand for something. You can't just say, "Oh, I hate authority and I don't listen to my parents. I don't listen to government. Anybody tell me what to do?" Well, fair enough. Trump isn't about telling people what to do. He's about rocking people, letting them be in charge of their own lives. And he said letting them. That is to say, in contrast to what the deep state are trying to do. But in all fairness, nobody has to let anybody do anything. We'll just make our own decisions and bear responsibility for our choices. But just beware of what the hell is really going on when you bring this rapid energy to the meme game, to the meme war, to the culture war, and so on. And rock with us for real. Anyway, let's keep going.
You agree, I agree, we agree on something. Dementia Joe, this himself, man, y'all lead a bugging. This the client I voted for and hated Trump for nothing. Let's go, Brandon, finally, we both agree on something.
This is fantastic what he's saying right here. He's essentially addressed everything that was levied against him with the Playboy the Beast diss, which, hey, I guess Playboy the Beast had some fair points to bring up, but like I said, what someone's done in the past, if they address it now and from the perspective of I haven't actually heard him on his long live streams. If he's addressed it and said I was wrong or something, that's one thing, which is, I guess, indeed very important. But right now, people who don't, the normies who don't know about that, and they're just getting the essence of what's going on right now with Brandon being told to go and why, then focus on that and just let your good deeds in that regard speak for themselves. Anyway.
Yeah, we both agree on something. Catch a body on the left or something.
Got a mic on his neck.
Yeah, we both agree on something.
So I'm not a tattoo person, but hey, I guess if you like tattoos, that's a pretty cool tattoo. But I mean, boy, that was a hurt. Anyway.
Let's get this clown impeached and keep the freedom running. I agree. Let's go, Brandon. I agree. Yo. 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 You agree. I agree. We agree on something. Dementia Joe, this himself, man, y'all lead a
Oh, you mentioned Joe dissed himself. You're bugging it. That's funny.
This a client voted for and hated Trump for nothing. Let's go, Brandon. Finally, we both agree on something.
Featuring Joe Biden. It's a nice twist on the green screen. It's very clever what he's got going here. The way you see what's wicked about the way Loza's come out with this rapping game right now here when he started to rap for the right is that he excuse me, he actually had proper videos done when he was more when he was more on the left, like when he did the F Trump song, and he was anyway that as a video that was in the streets done with a lot of actors and all that stuff. Now he's very much green screen style, almost Nick Natoli style, if you will. Oh, Nick Natoli, I don't know, man. But maybe sorry, I don't want to put him in the same sentence. Some of you really don't dig Nick Natoli. Oh my god, my computer's dying. Hold on. Sorry, it's all Japanese people. I should sort that out. Anyway. But yo, effectiveness is effectiveness. Hey, when people got locked down, they just say, forget me getting out of the streets and trying to get the society that is trying to mask me up just to make my grand statements as I used to do. I'm gonna go ahead and do it in a remote area. Maybe this is what people who are dissing him were saying, that he's not out here like the rest of us were trying to say when he started to do this mega rap, if you will, or MMGA music rap, make music great again rap. Maybe him doing that, maybe when he started to do this green screen style of rapping, people just thought to himself, he won't show his face in the public because he knows what people are trying to do to him. And the right, we know where he comes from. I don't know, but whether that's the case or not, he's damn effective. So God bless you, mate. Make music great again. Wait a second. How long is it? 22 minutes? If the song's done, I'm going to finish it, people.
What up, y'all? It's your boy Loza Alexander. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm pretty sure you guys watched the video already. Thinking about putting this after the video, for that way I can tell you guys how to win this money. All you got to do is purchase the record in iTunes, Apple Music. Purchase the record. Screenshot that you bought it. Send it to my email, lozabeats@gmail.com, for a chance to win $1,000.
Pass. Anyway, who knows? $1,000. I'm good, but still, I do love the song. So, without further ado, people, catch you next time. Peace.